Hi folks, this is your mwis Friday Planner in association with Ellis Brigham. Now, after a week of rain and thunderstorms for many places, things are improving as we go into the start of the weekend with murky conditions early in the day, but Saturday daytime brightening up with cloud bases rising. Sunday presents more complications coming in from the west as there is the risk of some rain arriving, but many eastern parts should stay dry for most of the day. The week ahead then looks rather cool with northwesterly airflows in charge with a lot of cloud and occasional showers. Here's the chart for Saturday, and we're in between weather systems really. Our low pressure system that's been around most of the week is now weakening and moving towards the east. A remnant of a front still around across more northeastern parts of England and eastern Scotland early in the day, with some drizzly conditions around the borders, the Cheviots and the North Pennines for a while. A lot of low cloud, mist and murk across the hills, banks of fog at various levels really early in the day will tend to all lift towards higher summits and then may well even clear a good many of the tops as we head onwards through the afternoon. But some cloud banks may come and go on some higher mountains, particularly more central eastern parts of Scotland, a little bit brighter toward the west. Quite breezy around the Pennines and the Lake District early in the day, but those winds will drop out, becoming light for most under a fairly slack pressure pattern. Chance of an isolated shower somewhere across the Pennines and Wales, mostly dry for a good part of the Highlands. Various complex frontal systems lying to the west and the southwest. In amongst this, the remnants then of Hurricane Danielle, so some tropical energy in the mix as we head through into Sunday. There's still a degree of uncertainty just exactly how these fronts then move as we go through Sunday daytime. It's a bit of a pincer movement basically, where one set of fronts toward the northwest is kind of blending into a front toward the southwest as well. And the basic message is an increasing risk of some rain coming in from the west. I think the greatest uncertainty is the area of rain shown around the Irish Sea. It may be that more of that stays out over Ireland. Into western Scotland is likely to be some rain developing, though, increasingly as we go through the daytime. Further inland and eastwards across the Highlands, though, a good chance that the day as a whole should stay dry. Quite a warm and humid feel wafting up from the south as a southerly breeze strengthens through the daytime. Now, that general frontal zone organises itself to some extent into a cold front as we go through into Monday. That then slipping southeastwards across the country. A bit of uncertainty of timing of that, but it's quite a separation between warm and humid air toward the south and southeast and much cooler air coming in behind that from the northwest. We've got then a zone of persistent, even heavy rain, possibly thundery in places somewhere over northern England, maybe encroaching into Wales from the north with time, most likely gradually clearing from the Highlands, but watch for some heavy showers though, even if the main rain band goes through. Those showers may be just becoming a bit more frequent again across some northwestern coasts as remnants of bits of fronts continue to rotate around a general zone of low pressure. For South Wales, maybe the Peak District, a chance of getting away with a good part of the day dry and feeling very warm. Into Tuesday, and most likely that frontal system will have slipped to the south of Britain and we're all under fresher west by northwesterly airflows. Quite a bit cooler feeling then across the Highlands in particular, quite breezy here as well. A ridge of high pressure just building in from the west, most likely then a dry and bright day for a good part of England and Wales and central southern Scotland too, but expect a few showers and lower cloud across the north and northwest coming in on that breeze. Otherwise, cloud bases should be well elevated with breaks to many higher tops. Sticking with a cool pattern then into the middle of the week, the airflows are north-northwesterly by this stage. A few showers scattered about across the Highlands, mostly in more northern regions. Elsewhere, generally a dry story with variable amounts of cloud, perhaps large amounts of cloud in the story, but again fairly well elevated, so away from windward coastal hills there should be good breaks towards higher tops. Heading into the second part of the week, and most indications now keep high pressure just to the west of us for a few days longer, with areas of low pressure away to the south and the east, and another low somewhere well out over the mid-Atlantic. So a mainly dry story, a fair amount of cloud stays in the picture I suggest, with some patches across higher tops at times. The risk of some showers just maybe as a trough of lower pressure comes into northern Scotland. Those could become locally more frequent for a time, but many places away from northern Scotland should see a fair amount of dry weather through the second half of the week. Staying cool then with the airflow from the north or northwest. and we may be only a few degrees above freezing point even at times on those highest tops in Scotland, with overnight temperatures too under any clear skies in the valleys and the glens dipping away well into single figures, even some slight frosts if we do see clear skies overnight. But as we head toward the weekend, it's still looking to be a reasonably fair weather story as high pressure shows signs of staying nearby. How long that lasts is open to some question, with indications maybe just bringing some more mixed Atlantic air back in from the west with time, so treat the forecast detail by next weekend with some uncertainty at this stage. I'll leave you with that for today. That's your Friday planner in association with Ellis Brigham. Thanks for watching.